So just notice the knuckleball, guys. Notice this. Look at... What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So today we're going to take a look at a few things on eFootball 2023 that in my opinion are better than FIFA 23. I'm not saying the game is better in any way, guys. This is just a few things which I have, you know, found out after playing the game for a while. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys agree with me or not. But yeah, let's get into the first thing. You know, when EA released like flashback cards and stuff on Ultimate Team, and they actually don't even change the player face. I don't know if it's laziness or if it's just something because of the licenses. It's just stupid though, because of course if there's a flashback card, you want that card to look like, you know, how it did when he was like 20 years old. So for example, Lionel Messi, this card is from 2014 World Cup, as you can see from the player face, and of course the tattoos as well. This is how it looked like back in 2014. To compare though, we have a Messi here from the 18-19 season, and as you guys can see, different player faces. I just love the attention to detail on eFootball is much higher than FIFA. Here we have another example, Neymar from the 19-20 season. He's got white hair because that is what he had at that time. Here we have another version of Neymar. This is from the 2014, and if EA were to release like a flashback Neymar, you know, he would have the same player face as like, you know, 30-year-old Neymar as he does right now. They wouldn't change it. But as you guys can see, this card is cool because he's got that old iconic hairstyle. So whenever they release cards on eFootball 2023, it's pretty much updated to whenever, you know, that card is from. So I think that's great attention to detail. I'm not too sure why they don't do it like that on FIFA as well. And while we are on the topic of player faces, I have to say that the eFootball 2023 player faces look better than what they do on FIFA, and also they actually update them all of the time, guys. FIFA, they release like new player faces once every few months, maybe once every single year when the new game comes out. eFootball updates them all the time, guys. If there's no player that's not been updated, they will fix it. I mean, every single player you guys can see right here, all of them have a real player face. It's absolutely crazy. For example, Darwin Núñez doesn't even have one still on FIFA. He's got one on the eFootball now for quite a long time. We can keep going further down here, even players that aren't that high rated, guys. For example, a youngster, you know, Xavi Simons. How long would it take them to update him? He plays in the Eredivisie as well right now. It would probably take EA, you know, a couple of years, maybe 3 years. Well, you know, eFootball, they update all of the youngsters, all players that, you know, haven't got a proper face updates, and at the same time, I feel like they look more realistic on this game than FIFA. We have to talk about the free kick system in eFootball 2023, guys, because it is pretty much perfect. I absolutely love it. It's always been great on PES. Of course, on FIFA, they have to change up the system almost every single year, and then you have to learn it, and then by the time that you've learned it, they've gone ahead and changed it for next year. I don't get it with FIFA anymore, guys. But yeah, of course, on PES or eFootball, it's always been, you know, pretty simple to do. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys an example. I'm not gonna be scoring here, probably, but it's gonna be a knuckleball free kick. So there's a lot of different, you know, techniques and stuff you can do, but right now the knuckleball technique, you have to go ahead and press the shooting button right again before you hit the ball. So just notice the knuckleball, guys. Notice this. Look at... I just scored it as well. That is crazy, guys. Usually if you go with a knuckleball free kick, you know, it's not gonna probably hit the target all the time because it's a knuckleball. It can move like crazy. But I'm not kidding, guys. That's the greatest free kick goal I've ever scored on any football game ever. And it just happened in a video. Look at the movement into the corner as well. I mean, I was gonna show you guys more examples. You know, you can take curved free kicks. You can score things like that. And that is why I've always thought the free kicks are better on eFootball than on FIFA, guys. It's a big difference. Let's just look at the movement again from this angle. Wow, you guys, I don't think you realize how difficult it is actually to time it and score it, guys. But this is prime Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at this. Look at the movement of the ball into the top corner. That is the best free kick goal I have ever scored, and that is why I love free kicks on eFootball 2023. I've always talked about the atmosphere in eFootball being amazing, guys. You know, the stadium, the supporters, it feels great depending on, you know, what kind of match that you're playing in, what country that you're playing in. The atmosphere is really similar to what, you know, those countries are in real life. Well, right now I'm going to show you guys a great attention to detail right here when you're using national teams. So, as we know on FIFA, it doesn't really matter which team that you're using. Every single team is going to be having the same sort of, you know, going through the national anthem, just standing there, nothing special is going to be happening. But if there's a national team that does something different in real life, they are going to be doing that on eFootball as well. So first of all, we have an example here with France, and as you guys can see, this is pretty basic. You know, France doesn't really do anything other than you know, just standing there holding around each other when singing the national anthem. While Brazil, for example, which we're going to be taking a look at here in a second, does something different in real life, and they also do that on eFootball as well, guys. So there's going to be something different. Sometimes you're going to be noticing when using national teams, and I think this also happens for a few other countries as well in eFootball. They're going to be having a unique, unique anthem. So let's take a look at Brazil right now. As you guys can see, it's a big difference. They're not holding around each other. They are just touching the, the flag, and it's really cool. They're like stood in a particular way as well. So this is like a really realistic and nice detail, in my opinion. Makes it special to use these sort of, different countries to play with them and stuff on the game. So yeah, very unique, and it's a great cutscene right here, guys. And as I said, sometimes, depending on what national team that you're using, they might have a unique anthem just like this. So let's go back to Dream Team for a second, which is the eFootball version of Ultimate Team. Now, what is great, guys, is that you're going to be getting free stuff all the time. I literally created an account a few days ago, and they give you free stuff all the time, guys. They are very generous with that. So, you know, the fact that you don't have to spend such a long time to actually get some good players, you know, is always a really nice thing. So right now, let's go into the store and see what they have. So they always update the packs, guys, with some really cool players. I love the card design right there. Of course, with Richarlison and Mbappe, team of the week from the World Cup, obviously. But as you guys can see, we got 4 of these free packs. Another great thing, though, is the pack animation. If you guys haven't seen it, I think this pack animation right there is absolutely great. So for this one, it's like a free France pack. So there's always going to be different colors as well. If you pack a legend, for example, there's going to be like crazy, orange colors. But as you guys can see right there, we've just got ourselves Mbappe, and that is for free. So I have yet another Mbappe right now. I always pack this guy. So it's just great, guys, because, you can just play the game for a day and you're going to be having a very solid team. It doesn't take, you don't have to play 1,000 matches to buy Ronaldo like you have to do on FIFA. So they always, give out some free things as well, which I think is really nice, guys. So yeah, that is one of the things that I really like about the eFootball as well. It's easy to get good players. There are still a lot more things, guys, which I think is better on eFootball 2023 than FIFA. If you want to see a part 2, smash the like button. Also for that free kick goal, let's see if we can get 5,000 likes in this video. If we can do that, I'll bring out a part 2, guys, with more things I think is better on eFootball than on FIFA. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new around there. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, that is it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.